All right, you guys. Good morning, what's going on? I don't know about you guys, but I've had way better mornings than this one. I literally went into town and just dropped off some tools I rented. I'm an idiot, and for whatever reason, I left the hood pins hanging on the actual stud instead of on the hood like an idiot, and my hood flew up and hit the roof. And you can already tell, we've showed this before, that the hood's been, you know, it's flown up before. This is nothing new, but it made this cowl dent significantly worse. So that pissed me off. It effed up the hood and totally split it even more right there. You can see where it tapped the roof right there in the center, that little white guy right there. Thank you. And then if you come to this side of the car, this is the really noticeable one. Oh my God, and then it totally broke the entire cowl. So you can see the vent is actually shattered now because the cowl on the hood pushed it down the vent and just shattered the whole thing. So my morning's going awesome. I don't know about you guys, but the interior looks decent. So I've been driving it around. Obviously no steering wheel, it's chilling right there because I have quick release. We are gonna be pulling this dash back out today and flocking it. Also on the cowl, I did see a bunch of your guys' comments on previous videos saying to put a football or like a deflated, sports ball in there and airing it up. Super smart idea. We're definitely gonna be doing that. I don't think I've ever purchased a football in my life, but I'm gonna be buying one simply to fix my car, which makes zero sense. But that's something we're definitely gonna be doing. I don't know if that cowl is even savable, to be honest. I might just have to go to another junkyard and cut one out of another car. I think that's a realistic, actually easier aspect than trying to fix this one because it has so much body filler and stud pulling holes in it already. But we're gonna go ahead and pull the dash on this and kind of start flocking it out, similar to what we did on Sean's dash. Just this one's a lot bigger, so I want to get right into it. So if you remember in the last video, we kind of did the duplicate paint, and a lot of you guys commented on how it's a little bit shinier than you'd like it to be. I'd like it a little more satin finish too. It is very glossy, but I mean, for $8 or $9 a can, completely changing the color, totally worth it. I mean, everything up from the dash, like halfway down the dash down was all gray. So I'm pretty stoked the way this stuff came out. So I mean, it's honestly personal preference. You also got to think, what's your money worth? What's your dollar worth? I think I bought 3 cans. I didn't use them all for everything, and it cost $9 a can. So it's one of those things where it's like, would you rather spend $300 on all the factory black pieces on LMR and buying them all? Or would you rather just spend, $27, $30 and just spray paint them and, live with a little bit of a glossier finish? If you didn't want the glossy finish, you could also take a satin clear and satin clear the whole thing. But because I knew I was gonna pull this thing out, that's kind of why it looks so janky with stuff hanging around. The gauge is just kind of zip tied in there. So it's pretty easy to pull this thing back out. So I'm gonna drop the column down and pull this whole thing out, and we'll get started.
There we go. My knuckles.
Alright, we're dashless again. No more dash. So hopefully this is the last time the dash will be out of the stupid car. So this will give me a chance to put the heater box in it, which you can see is together over on the workbench over there. I got that thing back together. But we're gonna go ahead and get this dash flocked hopefully before the sun. Well, it's already set, so that's useless, but maybe before dark, I don't know, we'll see. All right guys, so this is the flock kit we're gonna be using. This is from Flockit. What is it, flockit.com? I think that's where I got it from. Yeah. I'll put a link down in the description if you guys are curious. So I bought 2 full kits. Oh look, they give you a little brush.
It's not gonna do it all.
Oh yeah, the whole dash of this little thing. Yeah. Oh, we got 2 brushes. So I bought 2 full kits. You probably realistically need 1, but if you run out of this in the middle of doing it, you're literally screwed. So I didn't even want a chance of that happening. So yeah, this is 1 full kit. How much do you think you could do with this? This is
2
1.
dashes.
You need 2 full dashes. And you did your Subaru, which is huge.
Subaru and then Sean's dash.
Yeah, Sean's is small, Subaru is big, so you could probably do 2 regular sized dashes with this. But I know this will not be the last car I flock. This is the little flocking gun thing, so basically you fill it up.
This is better than mine.
Yeah, look, they got a new improved version. Yeah, that's pretty fancy. It basically pulls, and then it's got air inside of it. There's all the instructions on how to use it, and it's like a little air gun. So you push it, you fill it with powder, pull it, and then you push air out of it, and it pushes kind of like poofs the powder onto it. And then you got your glue, which this should all be black. You can get this in any color you want. We've showed this before when we did Sean's. Let's see if it focuses in my hand. Thank you. So you can see all the different colors right there. And there's a whole list of them. So, but yeah, this is the stuff. Amazing. It's awesome. It doesn't fade. Yours hasn't faded at all, huh?
No, it's been there for a year.
A year? Yeah. So this stuff's pretty rad. So pull this kit out. So yeah, like I said, there is 2 of them. Like I really need 2, but probably won't be the last dash that I do. Cool. Well, now I got a spare kit. This stuff will run you about, I think, $35. I think it's like yeah, I think it was $65 shipped for the 2. So you'll be in the $30 range for 1 full kit, which is pretty cheap considering SUEDE is like over 200. And I have already not had good experience with SUEDE, so this is way cheaper, simpler, and Foxbody. So let's go. And Sam's filling her up. So how far do you fill that? Halfway, roughly?
Halfway, yeah.
Yeah, you don't want to go too far, otherwise when you puff it will like hydro itself.
Yeah, you need to get airflow inside the tube.
Yeah, if you guys are looking for like a super cheap, super efficient way to fix a crack dash, we did that. We first did this in Sean's truck. So I'll go ahead and I'll overlay those clips right now because they're actually really good and we kind of talked about and showed the whole process. And I'll show kind of the before and after. So if you guys have an old F100 or old car of some sort with a really cracked dash, that's how we fixed Sean's and it came out awesome for no money. So we got black glue, so that you actually have to color match the glue to whatever color your flock is, otherwise you'll see it. But yeah, just get yourself a little paint roller over a paintbrush, because a roller you'll... Yeah,
ready to go? Or?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I guess. Yeah.
You want to do the small piece first?
Yeah, that one's probably the easiest for sure. I'm going to set this guy up. Yeah, this one's definitely going to be easy.
Dust off that one again.
Drink my Mountain Dew! Drink my Mountain Dew! Sweet bread! Damn, that looks sick already. That was so fast. Yeah, we did that thing really fast. Probably, yeah.
We're running low.
That went right on my nose. Oh my god. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Ah!
Sorry.
You literally just puffed it and then like breathed in and just inhaled it.
You're gonna have black boogers
next
week.
Oh, the comments on this video are gonna be so bad.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, we're not OSHA approved, like ever.
Man.
Oh, totally.
My nose is full of it too. Did you use the rest of that back?
No. Wow, that dash looks so cool.
That's not bad. I think we got it. I'm gonna fake it. That's the word of the day. I think I got it all.
I think I got it.
I think I got it all. Should do it.
Alright, so here's our finished product. We'll let this thing sit overnight so we can make sure we're not going to ruin it when we install it in the car, but see, it looks pretty dang good. Totally worth it. This costed 65 bucks. So, come back to you guys in the morning. Casually, the Galaxy just chilling there. Why aren't you working on that? See you guys. Alright, you guys, got this thing all finished up last night, let it cure, and this thing came out absolutely incredible. I mean, you can see that suede style finish, and the best thing about it is it shouldn't fade because the car obviously is not garaged, it sits outside. But every little piece, nook and cranny, definitely, you can see like it has some tiny imperfections where we missed with the glue, but you take your time with this stuff and you know it does pretty good. But that was our problem, is we had like 15 minutes before the stuff cured, so we couldn't really take our time. We had to rush because these are such big panels. But yeah, I love the finish on this thing, so I'm gonna go ahead and get this cleaned up. I blew all the air on it and get all the excess off and start putting this thing in the car. Alright. Just got to the car wash so I can clean this thing up real quick. It's about, I think it's 11 at night right now. It's pretty late. But man, does that look sick. So, I'm not gonna completely finish the interior in this video, but I definitely think that looks awesome. You can see the flock dash, in my own opinion, I think looks a lot better than the painted. The painted was a little too shiny. You guys were talking about that, and I kind of agree with you, honestly. But I mean, for I think 80 bucks the two kits were, and realistically, to do a dash, in my own opinion, you would only need one thing of glue, one shaker, and 2 packs of flock. Not 2 of each. I only use one shaker, I only use 1 pack of glue, and I use almost basically a pack and a half of flock. So buy one kit, save yourself the money, and then just buy a spare set of flock separate. You'll probably get it for like 40 bucks, maybe 40, 50 bucks. You can do a whole dash and it'll look great. So I'm stoked the way this car's coming out. It's looking really good. Excuse the mess because I've been driving it, but I think the way this dash comes out, it's a lot darker in person. It looks like a gray color. I'm trying to turn the exposure down to kind of show you guys what it actually looks like, but it matches the suede wheel quite well, which is kind of what the goal was with it. It has a nice texture to it. If I put my flashlight on it, you guys can see it has this really cool suede-like texture, which is really rad. But the only thing I'm kind of concerned I didn't do was the lower pieces here. You can see I didn't flock, so they kind of stick out, but it matches the center console, which I'm okay with. And you can see this piece kind of sticks out. It's a little bit random, but I think everything does look good. I'm pretty happy with the way this came out. It's kind of got that race car vibe. I don't see too many people that have flocked these dashes, so I'm pretty happy with it. But I hope you guys went on to enjoy today's video. If you did, please leave a like on today's video. I'm gonna go home and edit this and wake up at 4 in the morning for another cool car event in the morning. So I'll see you guys then. Subscribe if you are new. Take care. See you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.